Okay, today we're working on a 2002 Chrysler Town & Country van. Transmission, automatic, known as an A604 transmission, which is an overdrive transmission. We have gone through and rebuilt this transmission. We want to show you now how important it is to have the right equipment to reprogram this once the transmission is done. And I'm going to show you how to do that just in 1 second. What we've done is we've installed this transmission, and now we are going to set this transmission up through the computer with a scan tool. And this is very important because this transmission here is an adaptive strategy type transmission, meaning this transmission has no bands, no adjustments, and it adjusts itself as it wears out automatically. And I'll show you how it does that. First, what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to put in what type of vehicle that we're working with here. And we're working with the Town & Country. And what we're going to do is go into the transmission mode. And it's very important that you have this type of scanner equipment to do this. Now, before we do anything on programming this, the first thing we have to do is make sure the computer knows we have the right type of tires on this vehicle. Okay? So this vehicle should have P215 60R16 tires on here. So what we'll do is we're going to go down and we'll go into special tests on our scanner, and we're going to go into what we call opinion factor set. Now when we go into opinion factor set, we'll go into this mode. We're going to go down to the Town & Country, tell it what size motor we have. Now our options are a 215 70R15, a P215 65R16, or a P215 60R17. Now remember I said this was a 215 60R16. These are the wrong tires for this vehicle, and this customer has no idea. Now, can tires early wear out a transmission? Yes. So this customer is going to be told he has the wrong tires, and will be told to go back to who sold him these tires and put the right size tires on here. So right now, as far as setting the pinion factor for this, we can't do this because they're not the right ones. So our next thing, once you would have the pinion factor set to this thing, we now go in and do what we call a quick learn. Meaning I said this thing adjusts as it shifts. It remembers the last shift the transmission was blown up. One of the snap rings broke inside here, which was making this thing shift very, very hard. If I do not reset this, it will try and shift really, really hard again. And that's why you must do these procedures in order to make this transmission work correctly. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the vehicle up, and we're going to go into this quick learn process. And it only takes a couple seconds, but it sets the factor for this thing to minimal operation pressure. And as we drive this, after 10 upshifts and 10 downshifts, this thing will adjust itself and be set. And this will adjust to my foot if I drive heavy, or to grandma's foot if she drives very slow. It's adaptive strategy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on this. Quick learn status. It says move the shifter into neutral. It's learning what neutral is. Then it's going to ask us to slide this into overdrive and make sure we depress the brake, because this is going to try and shift once I do this. And here we go. We're going to go to drive, and we start to feel the transmission shifting as we're here. It now says it's relearned it. Go ahead and slip the shifter back into park, and we have done it. That's all it takes is the proper equipment, but it is a must. We're going to go out and we're going to test drive the car again. We know our pinion factor is set. We know our clutch volume has all been reprogrammed. And now it's for that good quality shift. Each one of these shifts are very, very smooth. It should never, ever shift hard. And if it does shift hard, you didn't set it up correctly. So as I said, after 10 miles of driving, that's 10 upshifts, 10 downshifts, this transmission will be set and adjusted, and no adjustments are needed until the next time the transmission goes out. Okay, we're done with the test drive. We've reprogrammed this transmission after being rebuilt and installed. We've shown you how to set the pinion factor. We've shown you how to do the quick learn procedure to this transmission. It must be done. And now we're checking to make sure we have no leaks before we ship this transmission out. Right now, side cover pan, gasket, diff, axle seals, everything looks to be just right. Now, you've asked about, did this transmission wear out prematurely? This car has 83,000 miles on it originally. And I believe the tire size being incorrect could definitely have caused this transmission to wear out before it was necessary. So, when you go to buy your tires, make sure you open the door, look on the tag, and it'll give you your options of your tire sizes. Make sure you buy what the car recommends, not what the tire salesman recommends. So, if you got an A604 transmission in a Dodge Caravan and you'd like your transmission to be rebuilt by us, I'm Scotty from A1 Transmissions. We're located at 2845 Fulton Avenue. Come see us. Number's 916-481-2606. Hope to see you soon.